Welcome back to Core Anesthesia. Whether you are a student prepping for tests and boards or a CRNA here to earn CEUs, we are glad you've joined us. For more about us, make sure to check us out on Instagram at Core Anesthesia and online at coreanesthesia.com.
Welcome back to Core Anesthesia. I'm Cole here with Tanner. And today this is going to be a very short episode. We are just so excited to finally announce the next stage and the next phase of our business. And as you may have noticed, when you went to select this episode, our name has now changed. As previously we were Student Nurse Anesthesia, we are so excited to announce officially as today that we are Core Anesthesia. And so we want to go through and just explain everything about what it is that we're going to be doing this next phase in our business. What are the different types of educational resources we have available for you, whether you are a student, whether you're a CRNA, a nurse that's wanting to go back into anesthesia, back to school, wherever you may be in your journey, in your hopes and your dreams of becoming an anesthesia provider. We have so much to offer and we're so excited about it. First of all, we, as you've noticed, changed our name to Core Anesthesia. It is the same exact educational material that you've gone through up to this point. All the episodes are still the same. It's just under a new name of Core Anesthesia now. So if there was an episode that you've been wanting to listen to, you have a test coming up, or you want to go back and review something you've done previously, the content will be the same as that content. It's just listed under a new name. All of our episodes will still be in the same order, etc. So go back, feel free to listen to the things that you want to do. Nothing has changed from that standpoint.
We really found that as we were going through and recording all of these episodes initially, we thought this was only going to be helpful for us as students as we were going through the curriculum and preparing for tests, preparing for boards. And what we found out is that a lot of CRNAs were talking to us about, wanting to go back to refresh on some of the basics or some of the, key details that were, that you probably learned initially in school and then have since forgotten since practicing. So that was really the basis for our name change, is that we wanted to exemplify the fact that we're just going to be Core Anesthesia, doing the core principles, the core information that you need as you are going through school. And then also as a CRNA, kind of getting back to basics and maybe some of the specific things that, again, you may have forgotten since being in school. With that, we're really excited because that opens up a whole nother opportunity. If you've used us through school to prepare for tests and boards, now we are approved by the ANA for Class A credits. So if you've used us in school, now you can use us to earn your Class A credits and to keep current with those as a CRNA. So that's really exciting for us now that we are able to kind of bridge the gap and work on both sides of graduation and be able to kind of keep the education continuum there for you. And so that was really the first thing that we were really excited about. The other things that we are going to be rolling out that we are really proud of, the first thing is Anesthesia app. And so this is going to be all of our content that is going to be in one app. Right now we have, Patreon that you can subscribe there and get all of our content outlines. You can then use those RSS feeds to go back to Google Podcasts or Apple Podcasts. But we've just found that there's a lot of things that we'd like to streamline. And so that's what we're really proud of and excited about for this app that will come out. It'll all be in one place. You'll still be able to stream on our app like you would on any other streaming service, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, what have you. But we'll have everything contained into one single space. So you'll be able to have your content outlines there. And for CRNAs, if you click the CRNA profile, you'll be able to do your Class A credits right there in the app and not have to jump back and forth from several different platforms. So that's something that we're really pumped about. And, as Cole and I have taken a little bit of time since graduation to really work on these things, we're confident that you're going to find a lot of utility in this app and just in this new rebrand. We think that it'll be better positioned to serve everybody in terms of the anesthesia education.
And for you student listeners as well, even though the Class A credits may not be something that you are actively seeking, the app is going to continually track every minute that you listen to any episode. So by the time you graduate, it will have a running count of Class B credits for every hour that you listen to. So when you graduate, you may have a bank of Class B credits already ready and stored to send to the AANA. So feel free to create an account with us on the app. This app will be released next month, July of 2022. We're very excited to release it, so keep an eye out for it. Like I said, as CRNAs, you can do Class A credits. You can listen to your content, all the episodes, as well as have all of our written outlines for you to study and review as you go through. And same thing for students. If you want to print those out, take them into the OR with you, take them into the classroom and study. We've gotten a lot of great feedback from those. And again, you can get Class B credit for listening to the different episodes. So we're super excited to release that. Look forward for that on July of 2022. And we're just very excited to bring that extra streamlined platform to you guys. The next thing that we're extremely excited to release to all of you is we're going to do a national student conference. This is going to be for the first year, at least, we're going to do this virtual on July 30th of 2022. We know as students, it is very hard to find free time in our schedules, whether you're studying, whether you're going to clinical, you're just burnt out from the week. We don't want to make it so that you have to travel somewhere. We're going to do this all online, all virtual. In our opinion, we've gathered a very good group of speakers lined up with topics that we think would be beneficial that we would have really wanted to know while we were in school before we graduated. It's going to be a one-day event, and we're going to be lined up with lots of great topics, as Tanner will explain here in a second. But if you want to go sign up for this conference, go onto our website at coreanesthesia.com. On the homepage, if you scroll down, you'll see a link to sign up for our student conference. Go ahead and click that. It's free for all students. We want to get as many students there as possible. We know that costs can be an issue going through school, so we want to make this as accessible as possible. It's going to be virtual, free. All you have to do is go sign up on our website. Again, it's a one-day event on July 30th, and Tanner's going to go through and talk about the details of that conference. So we hope to see you there.
This is something that we are just really, really excited about. Like Cole mentioned, these are things that we wish we would have had a little more education on while we were going through school. And so we wanted to figure out a way that we could present this to other students. We figured that students would have similar concerns or similar questions. We're really excited about our lineup. We have speakers from all over the country. We have people who will speak on finding your first job out of school. Apex Anesthesia is going to be there to talk about how to prepare for boards. We're going to have people that are going to speak from the AANA about student wellness and different resources that are available. John Lawrence, who you may know from Head of the Bed podcast and now Anesthesia Guidebook, is going to be speaking on success in the clinical setting. And we also will have a session on financial planning, how to manage debt in school, how to bridge the gap once you finish school, getting to your first job. We also will have a session on 1099 employment, how to set up your company if that's something that you would be interested in, different myths about starting out as 1099 right out of school. So we have a great lineup of speakers. I think a great lineup of topics. You can go online. I've just given you kind of the Cliff Notes and brief version of it. But if you go online to coreanesthesia.com, like Cole said, you can see our full lineup, all of our speakers, and the schedule for that day. So make sure you go and sign up. The sooner you sign up, the better. We are going to be hosting this on Hopin, which is a virtual conference platform. And we just need to have those registrations in to set up the entire conference on the back end. Like Cole said, it is free for students. We're going to be covering the cost of every registration. We have sponsors for the conference that we are really thankful for. You can go and see them on our website. They're also going to be covering all of our speaker engagements and covering those costs. So it is completely free for students. That's something that we're really proud of and we're thankful to be able to offer. So make sure you go on there and sign up. Again, this is going to be July 30th, and this is going to be an all-day virtual conference that we think will be very beneficial to you. This is just another side of, as we rebrand, we wanted to make very clear that our mission is still the same. We are still committed to providing education to students. And even though we're adding this new CEUs for CRNAs, our passion really is to help students get through school. We know how challenging it is. We know how limited your time is. So just finding ways that we can be helpful and find ways that we can work into your schedule is really our passion. So even though this is a new change for our name, our mission is still the same. And we're really excited about everything that we have to offer coming up.
Another side note with the conference on July 30th, we also are really doing this to open the eyes to students about student wellness. How do you balance things from a mental standpoint, physical standpoint, et cetera? And so the day before the conference, July 29th, that Friday, we're going to be doing a virtual 5K just as a way to unite students across the country. with allowing yourself to get outside, have some exercise, get that type of balance in terms of whether you're going to be training up for this or just doing this as a one-day thing, whatever it may be. We just really want to unite as students in a mental wellness side of things before the conference. And so when you go on to sign up for the conference, we also have t-shirts available that has our logo on it, the different sponsors for the conference, that if you would like to buy one of those, we have it at a reduced price. We know as students that finances aren't always in the best situation going through school. And so we want to make this as affordable as possible. So for $12, you can purchase one of our shirts there. Go ahead. As we get closer, we're going to be announcing this more on Instagram. So if you're not following us at Core Anesthesia, go ahead and do that. And we'll be giving more shout outs towards the 5K as we get closer. But we'd really like people to post pictures of themselves running, videos of themselves running, just to show the unitedness that we have as students going forward into the anesthesia profession in terms of just providing wellness for everybody. So that's just another set of things that we're excited about. You don't have to go to the conference in order to do the 5K. Feel free to just do that, or vice versa. You don't necessarily have to do the 5K to do the conference. It's just another thing that we're trying to do just to show the unitedness between students across the country.
Like Cole said, we're going to be rolling out quite a bit of education and answering lots of questions on our Instagram page. So if you don't follow us, head over to Core Anesthesia, follow us, and we'll be rolling out some videos and more content over there. As always, if you do have questions, just feel free to email us. You can email us at info@coreanesthesia.com, and we'd be happy to engage with you there or on Instagram. Either way, we're here to answer any questions and help in any way we can.